wanted to do something that I've never done before, but that my Nana does that I absolutely love. Wondering, it's very windy here today. I think most farmers are in that, like, do we grow or do we just stay where we're at? 'Cause
too small.
Roll it up. Your clothes falling off?
Yeah.
Here, can you? Good job, baby. Here, roll it up. Good job. Great job. You did good. Hey y'all, so no video last week. It was a very busy week, but it was just, I was rearranging the bedroom and cleaning it, and I had a busy cleaning week just for rentals and just all kinds of stuff we were doing, but nothing that was like recording worthy. But back on track this week, and I'm getting ready to do something that I've never done before, but that my Nana does that I absolutely love. So I'm trying it out this year. And I'm canning. First of all, canning. I've canned a lot of deer meat this year. I've got 10 quarts over there on my canning shelf, over there in the corner. And so I've done a lot of that, but my Nana does this thing. It's called cold pack sausage. And I've never seen anyone else do it. I'm pretty sure other people do it, but she's the only one that I've ever known that does it. But it's my favorite way to eat sausage. I was looking up some stuff online, trying to figure out some stuff this morning, and it was like, whatever you do, do not cold pack sausage. And I'm like, my Nana does it, so I will be doing it. So I got all the instructions from her, but I'm washing my jars right now, and I'm gonna bring you along for the process. Probably won't go detailed like I did for the green beans. This is just gonna be like me kind of doing it. I just washed my jars, but I wanted to say, I think one of the reasons why, like on the interwebs, it tells you not to do the sausage this way is because most of the time, in my experience of canning food, like pressure cooking canning food, it's usually like ready to eat out of the jar, like the deer meat and stuff. Like you could technically pop the jar open and eat it, it's cooked. But with this sausage, it's not. You still have to cook it after you open it up. And like I'll show you at the end, but it'll like separate, and like the sausage meat is down at the bottom, and like your fat and oils is on the top. So it separates it. So, but when you cook it in a pan, it makes the best, most tiniest, crispy little morsels. It is so good. And if you've ever had it, you know what I'm talking about. It is so good. So good. So I think winter weather has finally set in here. It's not too bad today. It's very windy, as you've seen. It's in 30s, probably upper 30s. Of course, with the wind, it feels a little chillier, but we're just kind of on the downhill slide now to cold weather. I think this time next week, originally it has warmed up a little bit in the forecast, but originally it was going to be like 2 degrees with wind next Saturday night, but it's finally warmed up to, now they're calling for like 7 degrees, still wind. So, but we're just kind of on the downhill slide from now to then of it getting cold. And Dakota just told me, which I didn't know, but he just told me that we could get up to 2 inches of snow tonight. So that would be kind of we had some snow back in September up on the mountain we got a little dusting, nothing major. But so if we get that, that'll kind of be our first snow of the winter season. So, which it's not technically winter yet, but it might as well be, you know, it's December, so. Here they go. Judson and Dakota. We also have a little something exciting that's hopefully coming up. A way to grow the farm. So once that starts happening, I'll share more about it, but I don't want to share too much if something happens. So we'll just wait on that, but we do hopefully have that coming, and I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know, I think most farmers are in that, like, do we grow or do we just stay where we're at? Because we're, like, pretty good where we're at, with, like, enough to do. But we just like to say, oh, let's do a little more. Let's do a little more. So, we'll see. Hopefully it helps and doesn't hurt. I'm sure there'll be some growing pains, but we will see. And so today, this is pretty much like a standard winter feeding day. We just check on everybody, feed everybody, make sure everybody's feeling okay. And today, I don't think you can kind of see them, but we're feeding hay and also setting out some protein cups. So these are girls that are being weaned. They're looking good. And then we're also coming up Tuesday, the 20th. Today is Saturday, the 17th. But Tuesday, we are taking 2 beefs to be processed. So that'll be fun. And one more little tidbit that I forgot to mention. You know, we didn't have a video last week, but there is one fun thing that I did do that I had wanted to maybe video a little bit, but it didn't work out. But I got to go and meet and watch her speak, but Temple Grandin. And that was amazing. That was so cool. I don't know if you've ever watched her movie. If you haven't, you should. It's just called Temple Grandin. And she's autistic. And that's originally what intrigued me to watch it because, you know, I have my degree in psychology and I've worked in the mental health field for many, many years. But, so that's what it first intrigued me to watch the movie. And then as I watched it, I had no clue, like, of her work that she's done with cattle and, like, that whole aspect. So that was really fun to watch. The movie was, and then like to meet her and all of that was just like, wow, so cool. So I'll add in our pictures here, and it was funny, bless her heart. So when we started taking the picture, I asked her what her favorite breed of cattle was. So we were kind of answering that as my friend was taking her picture, or she was, but she said, "Oh, I don't like to talk about that. I like them all." She's like, okay, well, I don't like that Black Angus get really hot in the summertime. She's like, if you put a thermometer on, they're going to be about 10 degrees hotter than any other animal, like cattle breed. And she's like, so maybe Red Angus. I was like, okay. But it was so cool, so fun. She's so knowledgeable, and it's just like amazing of the things that she thinks about and notices is like I would have never, and I think most people probably would have never have thought about. So cool. pet him. His name's Daffy.
Daffy.
Be easy with him. He's soft, isn't he?
He's soft.
Okay, let him